rolls of fine kidskin leather. They've been cluttering my workbench all day, but they can wait. I've been looking forward to this moment since the sun was high in the sky, just waiting for the world to go quiet so I could focus entirely on you. You know, this workspace always feels so different when you're here. It's our little sanctuary, isn't it? Between the flickering candles and the scent of cedar and dried lavender hanging in the rafters, the rest of the city feels 1,000 miles away. I hope you feel as safe here as I do when you're around. I know it's a late hour to ask you to visit, but for the bespoke gloves I'm crafting for you, the fit must be nothing short of a second skin. I've always found that during the day, the air is too busy, too agitated for this kind of work. I need the air to be perfectly still, just like it is right now, to ensure the precision you deserve. May I have your hand? Thank you. Oh, you're so wonderfully warm. My palms are always a bit cool from handling the silk and the stone of the Atelier, but the contrast against your skin is lovely. It's very grounding. Just keep your arm relaxed, right there on the armrest. Let the velvet take the weight of your limb while I begin. There's no rush tonight. The rain isn't going anywhere, and neither am I. We have all the time in the world to make sure this is perfect. I can already smell the faint aroma of the leather softening in the warmth of the room, and as I hold your hand like this, I can feel your pulse slowing down to match the rhythm of the raindrops. That's it. Just breathe with me. Everything is exactly as it should be. I have my measuring tape right here. It's old-fashioned silk, not that gold plastic you find in modern shops. It doesn't bite into the skin. It just glides. Listen, can you hear that tiny, soft rustle as I unspool it? It's such a private, quiet sound. I'm going to wrap it around your wrist first, just a gentle loop. I need to know exactly how the cuff will sit, right where your pulse is strongest. There. Let me tighten it just a fraction. Not too much. I don't want to squeeze you. Just a soft silk embrace. My fingers are following the tape, tracing the line of your skin. It's so smooth. Now, let's move up to the palm. I'm sliding the silk across your skin, following the curve of your thumb. It's a delicate process, isn't it? The leather has to yield to every muscle, every bone. I've always loved the history of this craft. There's an old story that glove making was born from a desire to hold hands through a veil. It was a way to stay connected, to feel the shape and heat of another person while maintaining a sense of mystery and protection, a secret shared between the wearer and the maker. I like to think that as I measure you, I'm learning those secrets. Stay very still for me now, darling. I need to measure the so steady, but I think I felt a little shiver. It's all right. You're safe here. You know, I have to confess, you're easily my most difficult client. Not because you're demanding, you're far too patient for that, but because I find myself being much too slow. I keep finding reasons to remeasure the same spot, just to feel the contrast of your warmth against my fingertips again. But you don't seem to mind the wait, do you? You're certainly my favorite person to have in this chair. Let's finish with the fingertips. Just a soft press of the tape against the very top. Right there. I want these to fit so perfectly that you'll eventually forget where you end and the leather begins. I'm setting the silk tape aside now. Can you hear that soft final sound of it hitting the wooden table? It's done. But I'm not letting go of your hand just yet. I hope that's all right. It feels far too right to release you, and the warmth we've built between us is much too precious to lose to the cool night air. I have a little secret to tell you. Something I've been holding close to my heart while I pretended to be so professional with my sketches and my leather. The truth is, I already had the patterns finished. I've known the shape of your hand, the curve of your palm, and the length of your fingers for a long time now. I didn't actually need the silk tape tonight. I needed an excuse. I needed a reason to have you here, tucked away in this chair, far from the rest of the world and its demands. I wanted your undivided attention in this quiet space where the only things that exist are the rain against the glass and the two of us. I've spent so many long nights in this atelier, surrounded by the scent of cedar and the heavy silence of the late hours. My mind often wanders as I work, and more often than not, it wanders to you. I've sat here, staring at the embers in the hearth, dreaming of what it would feel like to simply hold on to you like this. Not for the sake of a craft, not for the pretense of work or a perfect fit, but just because I wanted to be near you. I wanted to feel your pulse under my thumb without having to calculate a seam. I just wanted to feel you. You have such a rare, gentle soul. I don't know if you realize how much peace you bring into this room when you walk through the door. Beyond these walls, everything is so loud, so hurried, and so cold. But when you're here, sitting across from me, the world finally feels still. You're my sanctuary. I value your presence more than any piece of art I could ever create. Every stitch I've sewn, every piece of leather I've cut, it's all been a way to get closer to you. Look at me, just for a second. I can see the candlelight dancing in your eyes. It's mesmerizing, the way the tiny orange flames flicker and reflect in the dark. Can you hear how our breathing has fallen into the same rhythm? A slow, steady rise and fall, in and out. There's no rush anymore. The work is finished. All the pretenses are gone. All that's left is this connection. Just us in the golden glow while the rest of the world sleeps. I could stay like this forever, just watching the shadows play across your face and knowing that, for right now, you are exactly where you belong. Your eyes are getting so heavy now, aren't they? I can see the weight of the long day finally starting to win, and that's perfectly all right. Don't try to fight it. Just let your eyelids flutter closed if they want to. The world outside these windows can wait. In here, in the soft glow of the dying fire, the only thing that matters is this moment of absolute rest. I'm going to keep holding your hand, but I'll just trace these slow, rhythmic circles right here in the center of your palm with my thumb. Can you feel that? Just a light, steady pressure over and over. With every circle I draw, I want you to feel the tension melting out of your shoulders. Let them drop. Let the back of your neck soften against the plush velvet of the chair. You don't have to hold yourself up anymore. I've got you. You're safe. The fire is burning low now. Just those deep, glowing orange embers pulsing quietly in the hearth. It's so warm and still in here. Let me just reach over and pull this soft cashmere throw up over your lap. There. Feel the softness of the wool against your skin. It's light, but it holds all the warmth we've gathered together tonight. It's like a cocoon, isn't it? A little sanctuary just for you. You belong here. You are so deeply valued, and you are exactly where you need to be. When you wake up, the rain will have stopped, and your gloves, that perfect fit I promised, will be waiting for you on the table, finished with every bit of care I possess. But for now, your only task is to drift away. No more measuring, no more thinking, no more talking, just the pull of sleep. I'm going to stay right here by your side until I'm sure you found your way deep into your dreams. I'll be the last thing